All right, so this video is for someone who is looking forward to try or run the Facebook ads for the very first time in life, or maybe a company who is looking forward for a Meta business partner. Now, please don't get confused by Meta because Facebook has renamed everything from their primary name to a company which is going to take all of their properties under one umbrella. Now, before we talk about how does Meta ads or Facebook ad looks like, let's look into the structure. So, all right, so you need to have a Facebook user profile or a normal Facebook ad account, which you can access through a normal ID and a password. Now, under a Facebook ad account, you need to have a Facebook business page, an Instagram account, and then you create a Facebook ad account to run the ads. So either you go like this, or maybe if you need to run the Facebook ads for a company, then you have to create a Facebook business manager account. And then in this business manager you again create a Facebook ad account. All right, so we will be talking about how to create this Facebook business manager, because I believe Facebook business page and Instagram account creation is something which everybody already knows. But before we talk about Facebook business manager and ad account creation, let's talk about who we are going to target over here. All right, so we're going to target 2.9 billion people on Facebook, 1.3 billion on Messenger, and then 1 billion on Instagram. By Messenger, this is again Facebook Messenger. So we are talking about in total targeting 3.6 billion people, which is almost half of the population of the world, through Meta as a company. Now, Meta is trying to take a first mover advantage to occupy entire virtual reality. And I don't know if you have seen the initial concerts happened on Metaverse by the first one happened by Ariana Grande, and this was through Fortnite. And then Travis Scott also did a virtual event last year in April, in the same month. Now, similarly, what Facebook is trying to do, Facebook is trying to take first more advantage in the words of Meta, and then trying to increase their audience from 3.6 to close to 5 million in the span of 5 to 10 years. Now, I don't know if you have heard of or not, Microsoft has made an investment of 70 billion USD on Meta, and companies like Shopify, which is a very small company compared to Microsoft, giants like Google, Facebook again, and then companies, chip makers like Nvidia, they have also invested a lot of amount for Meta. So they know that Meta is the next upcoming giant, which is going to totally disrupt the current reality. But yeah, everyone is in a race to acquire more people for their platforms. All right, so let's quickly hop into how to create this Facebook Business Manager, and then further how to create an ad account into it. All right, so I assume that you are gonna use the Facebook Business Manager for the very first time. So you directly have to go into business.facebook.com. Now, when you go into facebook.business.com, then this is my Facebook business manager. So yours is not going to look like this, because you may not be having any ad account or any property into it, right? So in order to create one, either you go to Facebook business.facebook.com, or you directly go into business.facebook.com/overview. Now, by typing this, it takes you to a page from where you can create a fresh business manager account. Now, again, as it says, business manager is something which is being used to manage an ad account or pages and the people who work on them. So we can manage either an ad account, we can manage a page, and we can also manage people who are going to use these two assets. So once we create a business manager account, we can share all the ad accounts and all the page access in one go. We don't have to separately share everything to user one by one, right? Now you create account, you put in your company name, then you put in your email ID. So I'm gonna put my email ID over here, and precisely it won't allow me to create an ad account because you can see it says the name you have chosen for your business is not valid. So that's not the case. ABC company. If I click on submit, it says you have reached the limit for the number of businesses you can create at this time. So basically, on my ID, I am already breaching the Facebook business manager creation limit. But with you, it will allow you to go to the next screen from where you can create a new business manager account. Now, once your manager account is created, it's going to look like this, in which you can further create an ad account and again create or add a page into it. So I'm going to quickly jump into another business manager account so I can guide you from there. All right. So once your business account is created, you have to click on these three bars on the top left and come into business settings. Now, business setting is an option from where you manage all the properties under a business manager account. So from here, you can quickly go into pages. And this is first and foremost that you need to either create a new page or add an existing page into this business manager account. After creating the page, you can add an ad account by clicking over here and then again create a new ad account. Then you go into Instagram account and you link your existing Instagram account with this business manager. You go to WhatsApp and then maybe you also link your WhatsApp account over here. So once all these properties are created, then it's time that you need to share these properties to a company or maybe to a person who's going to manage the Facebook ad account. Now I'm going to show how this ad account is going to look like, but let's go through the sharing options first. Now, in order to share the business manager assets, you need to go into partners, and then you need to click on add, and then you click on give a partner access to your asset. So by clicking on this, we are going to share the access of these assets, basically of this business manager, to a partner, which is going to be a Facebook partner or Facebook ad agency. Now, clicking on this will take you to this page where you have to put in the partner ID. So all the business manager accounts are having the IDs over here. So you have to go into business info, which is available at the very bottom left of the screen. And then this is how you get your business manager ID. Or so again, you go back to partners and then you click on give a partner access to your site. And then by putting this ID, now this is ID of the same account. That's why it won't allow me to share the access. But yeah, you can do it for any other account. Otherwise, let's say if we being an agency, if we want to take access of any of the users or any of the clients business manager, then we click on add and we click on ask a partner to share their assets. Now when we click on here, then we have to ask him to share his business ID, and after putting our name, email ID and business ID, again we can also request to take access of their business manager account and the access. Now once the access are shared, you quickly have to go into ads manager, and here in the ads manager, that's how your ad account is going to look like. Now I'm going to pull up any running ad account. So okay, so I'm going to go into this one, and here in this account you can see, all right, now this account is not working, so maybe we have to pull another account which is having the running campaigns. All right, so this one is also disabled. So Facebook is doing this a lot, that they are keep on activating or deactivating the ad accounts, but it should. All right, so let's go into the third account of the same company. Right, so this one is having an active campaigns, and you can see there are a lot of campaigns running for countries like Canada, New Zealand, and Qatar, KSA, Bahrain. All right, so now you can see this is how an ad account looks like, where This is the campaign panel, and you can see how much amount you are spending on the daily basis. To see the amount, you have to just choose the time window from the top right of the screen. All right. Now we are not going to cover up the campaign creation over here. This is just to highlight how does an ad account looks like. Now, so the first way was to create a business manager account and then create ad account within a business manager. Also create page within the business manager, and further sharing the access of the business manager to anyone. Right. Now, the second way to share the ad account access is to log in, is to create an ad account directly from the Facebook business Facebook profile, and then come into ad account settings. Now, when someone goes into ad account settings, then you can see this option that says add account roles, and you click on open business settings, and from here you can directly add someone to that ad account. Like, no, so you can directly go to users and then maybe people and add someone to that ad account. And let me just show you again how you have to pull this up maybe for a different account, because this one is giving me some problems, some issues. So let's say if I go into this account, and this account is not having the active campaigns, but yet I can go into ad account settings, and again I come into open business settings, and then I go to users, I go to people, and I add a person over here. So you can see this account can be accessed, this ad account can be accessed by these many people. I click over here, which says add, put in the person email ID like this, and then maybe click on next. Now, this will allow that person to access this ad account. However, he won't be having the access to the entire business manager. So the business manager will not be shared as a partner, but the ad account can be shared as a separate ad account. All right. So now we can move forward, look into creation of the campaigns. But I mean, this video is going to get very longer. So let's not cover up the topics of the campaign creation in this campaign. Maybe we talk about it in a different video.